You're here! Yay! I'm glad you made it. How are you? Hey, Andrea. You ready for this? We'll wait until more people come in and then we'll get started. How's it going? So, anybody that's entering the room, we're doing the spirit letters question and answers. So I'm paying attention to the comments now, but when I start reading, I won't be able to. But if you really have, yes, thank you. If you have questions about your spirit letter and want a quick help on it, to really get my attention is $5 donation. In German in my car, some butter chicken. Oh, yes, we are doing very well. I am good. I had souvlaki, so that was my dinner. Hey, how's it going? In your car? I could tell by the accent, don't worry. So we're doing the spirit letter questions and descriptions, and some people have some, sorry about the banging. I hit my pen. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear. No, that's no good. Yes, we'll do a reading later for sure. But we had that arrangement that I said earlier. I don't know if you've seen that comment that I sent you. So stop banging my pen. Forget that you guys hear me. Obviously you hear me, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Rest in peace, Candace. Well, we'll dedicate this to Candace. This is a major thing that we'll have to, anybody that was close to Candace, please write a letter to her saying that, I'm sorry that we had to lose you so soon, but she will always be here. You're still in the closet, yeah. Just tell your feelings to Candace and how you lost her so quickly. I'm ready for this. Oh, yeah. Of course, you're ready for this. It will help you too, and it will help with your followers as well. Some comments tonight I will not be acknowledging because this is going on my YouTube. So you can try all you want, but some comments I can't answer today. Thank you. Because I'm very ladylike all the time. You're welcome. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to see that you've grown already. I can't wait to see you grow even more. So, a couple more minutes. Wait till at least around 15 come in. Oh, yes, I try. Sometimes I'm lady. Well, no, most of the time I am. Sometimes not so much. Sometimes you just get me in a weird behavior. And we do like things like cat readings. Right, Andrea? Oh, we had a cat reading the other day. The poor baby, she's stuck in the closet. But she'll get her lover. No, not you. No. You're pretty much straight to the bones. Did I get your crystal? No, I haven't. No, unfortunately. I've been watching my mail, though. Yes. Not your fave. No. If someone is mean, yes, exactly. Excited for these spirit letters. Of course, I am too. I have a good little bit planned for us tonight, so I'm very nervous, that's of course. I'm not very good at public speaking, so you'll definitely have to bear with me. I'm not doing readings tonight. I'm doing a different type of thing. So we're doing spirit letters. So if you heard me, thank you for the follow. If you heard me talk about them, it's just kind of a rundown of why I use spirit letters, why I prescribe them, and how to do them. No judgment at all. Yeah, of course. No. Yeah. Oh, I know. I know. I'm actually a very shy person. If you get me away from my phone, I'm shy. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm very, very, very shy in person. Eye contact? No. I can look at myself. Yes, for questions. Sorry about the questions again. So I won't be able to pay attention to the comments because I'm be reading my notes. But at the end, we're gonna make a list of who wants to help on their spirit letter briefly, about one question per letter. But yes, I'm super, super shy. Yes. I'd rather be a wallflower than be noticed, and unfortunately, I don't get not noticed. But that's a bit about me. Everybody's like, oh, what about you? Well, I'm shy. I don't like talking about myself. I'm very childlike. Yes, I know you are. Andrew, me and you are the same. Yes. What are spirit numbers? So spirit numbers are like when you get synchronicity numbers in my eyes. So when you see 555, you can even see 511. You can see different numbers that you notice all the time. Definitely type them into Google and it will definitely tell you what those numbers mean and give you some guidance. It's my brother's 5th birthday today. Awesome. $12.08. And what's the meaning of that, Andrea? I haven't seen that number. Well, I haven't looked it up. I've seen it on the clock. It's 6:20 here. That makes me wonder. My angel number is 333. Protected by angels and guided. Bonjour. Comment ça va? How can I develop my gift of dreaming? So you want a lucid dreaming? Definitely go on YouTube and look up lucid dreaming meditation and fall asleep to that. You can astral project. You can do anything. Sometimes they don't understand it. Yes. Okay. So it's imaginative. You're very welcome. Sorry, I don't know that much French. Bits and pieces. Sometimes you don't understand it because purely it is just imaginative. You use your imagination. Yes, astral projecting. Yeah, you use your imagination. So, like, say if you're looking outside and you see one rooftop, you're in one building and you see a rooftop. Just pretty much imagine yourself there. And then you imagine what it's like to feel the surface or to touch something or to smell the air. And that's pretty much what it is imagining. Yeah, spiritual people are a bunch of space cadets that just literally imagine shit and it happens. Sorry, my language, don't report me. Why can't I remember my dreams? Well, oh, thank you. Why you can't remember your dreams sometimes is because, I'm a 420 supporter. So that would be a good reason why I don't remember my dreams. It can be a lot of stress or, yeah, that's not sad, right? Sorry, the one that said, I love your videos and sadly me too. You have throat chakra problems. Go to YouTube and look up a throat chakra meditation or even a full chakra meditation. Amethyst, yeah, good. Hello. Sorry, what was I saying? See, I had a scroll moment, and I see another comment. I don't do any of that. Okay, so sometimes that's what it was. So sometimes it is because truly you're not supposed to remember. So spirit is doing stuff behind the scenes that you're not supposed to know about yet. But if you don't have stress or anything like that, well, some people have stress. Some people have stress and they don't even know it. But, so it can be like that sometimes spirit's just working on stuff behind the scenes that you're not to know about. So it's very good. Yes, spirit letters today. But we're just waiting until more people come in and then we'll get started. But definitely throat chakra issues in here. It's going to be interesting for my YouTube video when I'm like, can't speak. You got in? Good. I'm so glad you came. You're very welcome. So hopefully people have paper and pen or something in case they do want to do a spirit letter. So it's kind of nice just to jot down everything so then you don't have to wait for the YouTube video to be reloaded. So Tracy Lee, I'm doing $5 questions for spirit letters, but if you don't have the funding, that's quite okay. Maybe somebody will ask the question that you're looking for. Or maybe, well, depending on how it goes, we'll see. Like in my descriptions, in my written work, maybe you'll actually follow live bloopers. Maybe you'll actually find the answers to your questions. Sorry about my bloopers. This is gonna be an interesting YouTube video. Tap the screen. Oh, me? No, you. Yes. Everybody, tap the screen. I can't tap the screen. Don't work for me. You're very welcome. Yeah, we only got 17 people, so I'm going to wait till a couple more and then we'll get started. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll just get started anyways. Okay, so people were often, yes, tap, 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 tap. We'll wait till 6:30. Just so keep tapping. Come on, guys. If you like me, please, please, please. I'm cute. Like me, share. Come on. I'm cute. Let's get more people in here. Let's help more people. Oh, I'm so nervous. Come on, guys. Let's make me even more nervous. Oh, yes. Come on, we can make me more nervous. Spirit letter. Hi, how are you? We're doing spirit letters. Sorry, throat chakra. So I'm working on a YouTube video that's going to be uploaded later on, but it's going to be question and answers and kind of explaining why we use spirit letters and what they truly are and what they do. I'm going to have some pros come in, some people that have never written spirit letters. We're going to have some lots of people. I didn't know tapping made people come out of nowhere. They're coming out of the woodwork. Get a tapping. Sorry. Oh, see, this is what happens when I'm so nervous. Maybe people come out of nowhere. Look. Keep me on the For You page. I am doing very well. Thank you. Just a little nervous. We're going to do a spirit letter conversation. So question and answering and why we do spirit letters and are they truly a spell? Aw, thank you, Andrea. Thank you very much. Aw, brings a lot of light. Yes. I am healing you right now, even with my quirky little ways. I'm in everybody's room as we speak, and you're very welcome. I'm in everybody's room as we speak, or in everybody's car, or wherever you are. So truly, we all are working together just to rise the vibration and just keep tapping, guys. Let's get a couple more people. It's 3 more minutes and then we'll get started. What's in your room? Aren't you in the living room? I think you're on the couch. You paid for 2 questions? Awesome. Okay. You hate your couch? Isn't it like a greeny blue and brown? No, I hate my couch. Oh, okay, so are you in your bed? What are you saying? I don't. I've seen your living room. I've seen your kitchen, and your apartment is pretty dark. I'm on a plane, not sure where we are right now. Wow, it's gray. Oh, okay. I've seen dark colors. Oh, thank you. We're spot on for you. Awesome. Yes, you're laying on your bed. At least you're laying on your bed. Okay, so you paid for 2 questions for Tracy Lee. Awesome. Thank you. All right, guys, so we have a list. So Tracy Lee is on the number 1 spot on my list. Okay, you paid for 1 for you and, or sorry, you paid for 1 for Tracy and 2 for you. Okay, now we got you. All right. How do you pay? Okay, so if you go to my bio, it says Tree Link, and then you click on that, and you go trust it because it's a third party site, and then you go PayPal, and then it's $5 Canadian. You paid for 2K for me. Okay, awesome. I'm just gonna go back and update this list. Okay, so. Ouch. Okay. So there we have 3 people on the list. You wrote you wrote it and nothing yet. Okay, well, we'll talk about how it works and sometimes why it takes some time and when to get you think they're confused. Oh, okay. It's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I have about 3 pages of notes kind of describing what to do for the spirit letters. Okay, no problem. What to do for the spirit letters and how they're used and everything else. And then after that, I'm going to answer questions on how your readings or how the letters work and all that, like directly. You gotta get going soon. Of course it will be. I will title the video. I'm not doing readings right now. We're doing a different kind of thing, but hang on out, Pepper, and listen to what we're doing, and maybe it will help your situation as well. But thank you. Okay, so. Okay, so a couple more minutes and then we'll get going. Sorry for the wait. Okay. So often people are asking me on the spirit letters, my cat fed her spot. Yes, it's just so she gets used to you and the home, and then she'll start coming out. All right, so now on to these letters. So people are often saying to me, like, Crystal, why do, hey honey, people are often saying to me, like, why would I do a spirit letter? How would they work? And how would it benefit me? And is it a spell? So we often get frustrated with people. That's okay. That's okay. I have you on the list if you want to later. I'm not doing the questions quite yet. Don't worry. Okay, guys. So I'm just seeing my screen like zoom in and out. It's kind of creepy. Okay, so why we do spirit letters is because sometimes we really, really get frustrated. Because people aren't listening to us, people aren't communicating to us, and we're not getting our point across from what we're saying now. So often we lash out, which doesn't help. Which we end up getting super upset and we can't handle it. And that's not us. It's not who we want to be. So, why I always prescribed a spirit letter was to say, like, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to sit around and put up with this toxicity. I want to know what's going on before I even make any decisions. So, when I started my journey, I studied manifesting first. I ended up mastering manifestations in 3 months. Mastering. Not even half-assing it. I was going through awakening after awakening after awakening because I decided to keep manifesting things because, shit, I was bored. So, I keep manifesting and manifesting and manifesting while all of a sudden I'm manifesting a family. I'm manifesting a career. I'm manifesting a new home. I'm manifesting a whole new life. So at one point I could say I could change my whole life in 1 minute if I decided to. Look at me now. I changed my life. And you know what? I had people tell me it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But I did. And you know what helped me the most was these spirit letters. Is because I sat there and I said, I'm going to get the answers I want. So I did my research. And yeah, when I first started TikTok before I had this account, I've seen people say about these spirit letters. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know if they'll work, but I'm going to give it a try. So I wrote my first letter. You know what? Silly me. I didn't know what to do with it afterwards. So I kept mine for 6 months. No, not 6 months, because it would be 6 months now. So I kept it for about 3 months. And one time I'm just like, forget it. I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to read it. And I read it. Did I ever read it? I read it and I bawled. But it wasn't me crying. I'm like, wait, what? What does this mean? If it's not me crying, if it's not me, like, because I read it and I was fine. I felt the release. I felt happy. I was golden. But then as soon as I was done, it was like a weighed brick. It just hit me. Like, this isn't my feelings. Why am I this upset? I felt better. I felt terrific. But I'm crying. Why am I crying? So, the thing is, this thing really freaking worked. Crap. So, I went on Pinterest. I'm like, because Pinterest, for some reason, is the witch's handbook. I'm a white witch and not a bad witch. Come on, guys. This is something positive. This is something good to help us, to communicate, to teach us how to communicate with others. This is a tool. So yes, I'm a white witch. I'm a healer. But there was your yellow witch, your happiness. The amount of time I've put into these letters, it's taken a lot. The energy, but the amount of stuff that the amount of stuff that has come out of these letters is outrageous. Because my last letter was, help me decide. Because I know there's some people out there that have multiple choices, as do I. I'm not bragging about that. I don't like that. I'm not sleeping with both. I'm very loyal and honest and pure, but I wanted help to decide. So, I wrote a letter saying, please, out of these options, help me to decide what is best for the higher good. Because it's not really what's best for me, right? From my position in my job, I need to do what's going to influence others as well to the highest good. Thanks, Andrea. So, yes. Writing is a great way to communicate spirit in the universe. Of course it is. That brings up a great point. Sorry, I'm not even going by my book here. I'm just kind of reading it because I hate reading in public. So let's just say this. So yes, communicating between the universe and yourself. Yes, because in the theory of manifestations, we have the option to, well, no, we don't have the option, sorry. We have one thing, a thought. It's just a thought. But as soon as we put it onto paper, it's no longer a thought, honey, or sir, whoever is out there. It is no longer a thought. It is a manifestation as soon as we get it on that paper. So I'm telling people, write. I literally just have a book for manifestations for myself. Because, like, I'm not, yes, I am not a person that puts them in my pillow. Yes, you have also mastered manifestation as well. You've done it at a very young age, Beth. Sorry, I'm trying not to pay attention to the comments too much because of the YouTube video. I don't want to keep mentioning it because it's going on YouTube, but you know what I mean here. So, as soon as we write, yes, it's going to be on my YouTube, yeah. So, as soon as we do write it out, it manifests it. But the people that always think, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Yes, of course, love. Have a good night. I won't forget, don't worry. You have mastered it, yes. And what goes in these letters. Yep, we're getting to that point as well. There's a whole, it's good. Hopefully you have a bit of time to hang out, because there's a lot to go here. I have about 4 different relationship letters to go through I have 4 different relationship letters to go through right now. And then I have career And then I have the manifesting money or relationship, perfect relationship, asking spirit for guidance, asking spirit for protection, asking to see past loved ones or past lives. It can go on and on and on and on and on. Yes, career, of course. So yes, it's going to be a mass series. I dreamt of my DM through it, and who knows? Oh, yes. The divine masculines are usually what brings the best manifestations. Past loved ones, past lives, please. Yes, or past loved ones too, as well. Yes. Yes, of course. It's going to be a mass series. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm so nervous right now. You don't even understand. Okay, um, so yes, there is many, many, many different reasons to do spirit letters. So I did why would we do a spirit letter, and this is what I put. Because when you write a spirit letter, you bypass the ego and you go to the soul, and which they cannot judge you. I'm trying here. So in a spirit letter, instead of going straight to the earthbound body, we're going to the soul. So this is the past life's soul of the person. So you're no longer going against that egotistical jackass of a self that they are here on earth. We're going to the past life self that we know of them. So that is truly when they won't judge us. They will look at us with compassion. Thank you. I can feel it. Oh, yes, you're welcome. Thank you. So they truly can't judge us, because when we go into dreams, that we truly just agree to get along, because spirit's not going to let any baloney happen. So we bypass that ego. So then if you're frustrated with the person because the person's always a jerk, definitely spirit letter, because it's going to get them off their little high horse. It's going to knock them down a few inches. So yes, spirit letters all the way. Bypass that ego. Okay, so this one is, it's a bit out of order here, but how long do you wait till you burn it? That depends sometimes on the person. The person could drink, right? Yeah, get along in the dreams, all right. Oh, I know. Yeah, in the dreams, well, sometimes I've had some frustrating conversations. But remember, I don't remember my dreams too much, so. So sometimes, like, if you write the letter and you don't get the answer the next night, well, that's because sometimes the person, like, drinks. And then they get hungover, and then you've got to wait till that gets out of their system. Because truly, you have to be solid awake. You have to be, like, conscious minded in your sleep. Not quite conscious, but you know what I mean. You have to be well in your mind to receive these messages, to be able to respond appropriately. So if the person drinks no offense, I'm not saying somebody drinks 6 days a week, but if the person drinks 6 days a week, they're not going to get this for quite some time. Yes. Yeah. And I'm always saying, like, don't rush. Because as soon as you rush, yes. Well, because, like, they wouldn't remember the dreams. So you can have the dream, but your person might not remember per se. Hey. So we are doing so another one is, don't rush in. Because as soon as we rush in, as soon as we rush in and we have people say, well, like, why didn't I get my answer? Why? I need my spirit answer now. Well, honey, that's our ego, or sir, whatever. I remember, Crystal. You're not only talking to women. We are doing spirit letters, question and answer. Andrea, do you want to fill this lovey in? So, yes, please don't rush in. Like, get past that ego. Because as soon as you ask where, when, how, it makes it take longer. Okay? So people always say, do you have to address them to the person? Well, you don't necessarily have to address them to the person. That's because sometimes people have little sticky. Sometimes people have sticky situations. And what I mean by sticky situations is sometimes you can't necessarily address the letter to the person for somebody else reads them. And so you kind of want to keep things a little private sometimes. Sometimes somebody could be, depending on the gender, it could be any scenario. Sometimes you just want to keep them private. So you can address them, but you don't have to. If you don't address them, as long as you put the emotions and feelings towards a person in the letter in the start, the spirit will know exactly who they're directed to because they're connected to your heart. It's not that they won't get it. When people are just panicking, oh my God, will my person get my letter? Of course they will. Okay, spirit has the best intention for you. Sorry, Viking, we're at 95, whatever your name is, sorry. We're just doing spirit letters, how to write them, and why we do them. So it's a way of getting a communication from somebody that doesn't really want to give you the time of the day to speak to you. It's a way to get them to speak through their dreams, okay? And so that's if you don't want to address them to the person. Yeah, you just have to have the person in mind if you don't address it to them. So, when writing a spirit letter, thank you. So we're just talking about spirit letters and how to write them and how they work. So now we are entering into spirit letters of their relationship type. So this would be a time to tell somebody how you feel, and sorry, this would be a way to tell somebody how you feel and release that feelings, sometimes to get closure, to tell them to open up and commit. I'm not doing spirit letters myself. You can ask questions about your own spirit letter and how I would tell you to write it out as soon as I'm done this little seminar, okay? Ask Andrea or somebody, one of the other moderators, if there is any in here, about how that works. Thank you. So you would use a spirit letter just to release your feelings towards the person and to kind of get them off your chest. So now is the time to release the feelings of towards them and how you felt towards meeting them. Okay, so I'm not even going to read this because it's just too... Yeah, relationships. What is this spirit letter would say in relationships? Right to your person. Okay, so say you just met somebody and it was going really well. You thought that there was feelings there and it was quite strong, but you weren't quite sure of how they felt. So we're going to say, so-and-so, I'm so glad that I was able to meet you. Because, sorry, a reminder that spirit wants it to be honest, good, and pure. And then they will deliver the message. If it's vengeful or mean or anything else, and then it's not going to be delivered, okay? Your boyfriend has the letter G, but it's not going great. I'm confused by that. Okay, so you would write this person a letter saying, look, thank you, I'm glad I met you, I'm glad, I feel like this way towards you. I just want to know if you feel the same. And then at the end of the letter, you would write, Spirit, please deliver this message for the highest good. Sorry guys, these questions about the spirit letters, are gonna have to be paid for because there's so much going on here. I'm trying to do the seminar or this paper, and I'm just being drawn to the questions. So, $5 questions, guys, okay? So... Okay, so, to an ex that you miss. So... say you want to get closure from somebody. You want to get closure from somebody and they're not giving it. So you say, thank you very much for the time that we spent together. I'm not quite understanding where we went wrong. Please let me know if you miss me and feel the same. Yes, writing these are therapy. You get them off of your chest and you digest it. So that's to find out if somebody misses you. So as long as you write to the highest good. To an ex-lover you need closure from. So, for an example, we'll say if you had a really bad relationship with somebody and they cheated and say that you had a family. I'm creating a situation. So you would say, dear so-and-so, thank you for the memories that we have created by... Thank you, guys. Sorry, so thank you for the blessings that we have had created by together as the children. And thank you for the many lessons you have taught me by teaching. Yes, don't be rude to the mods ever. You guys start blocking people. Like, I don't even care about muting because they just come back the next day. Just block them all. So you would say, like, thank you for teaching me these lessons on how I would never let somebody treat me again. So pretty much you explain how you feel. Yeah. No worries, girls. Deep breath. So you need to tell the person how you feel and what they did, taught you many lessons, and tell them like that you need to get closure from them because it's no longer serves it. Because sometimes people don't give us closure and we truly just need that. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so honestly at the sorry, I'm confused. So stop spoon feeding the youth and maybe learn how to learn. I'm confused. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to pay attention to these comments. Okay. Yes, always learn how to learn. That's what you get from your partner. Well, say that to them. Always learn from people. Pretty much. Yeah, well, as long as you feel it's a proper thing, sometimes you need to go your separate ways, to have things go the right way. Okay? You're welcome. So So yes, so this one, before you, Marie, before you take off, there's one here for you. So this is when you want somebody to be removed from your life. In a not a negative way, like they're not going to be hurt in any way. But this is, so when you say somebody no longer serves you, um, so you say, Spirit, this person has not helped me in any way. They have not benefited me in any way. They are no longer helping me. They're more hindering me. Oh, thank you. Just a lot there. Just a lot going on with that blocking. Sorry, guys. So because you want to tell Spirit like this person no longer serves you, and you would rather. That's okay. I'm new at this too, honey. This is my first big YouTube video, and it's not going so well. I'm trying. So when somebody no longer serves us, we just say, hey, Spirit, like, this person is not doing any good for me. I'm just going to ask that they get removed. So that's when you just say, for the highest good, please remove this person. You put it away, you burn it after 4 weeks if you don't get a message, or this person actually physically removing themselves from your life. Not to be any proud of it, but my grandmother was not a very good person in my life. My last grandmother, which is very sad, but she was toxic. So I didn't have to do this, write it out, because I don't have to write things out. I manifest them through my mind because I've mastered. But I asked Spirit to remove her because she no longer serves me. So yes, unfortunately, my grandmother's out of my life, but for the best reason. When somebody physically smacks you in public, they don't stay in your life. I could have had my grandmother charged. So it gets used for proper reasons. If somebody is abusive, if somebody is toxic, if somebody is just no good for you, they're going to get removed. Because remember, Spirit only wants to have you protected for the highest good. So if it's just you want somebody removed from your life because you're jealous of them and you don't want them in your life, it ain't going to happen. Okay? So to let somebody know how you feel. So I kind of did cover this one before. This one was to let somebody know how you feel when you didn't have the opportunity to before. That's when you say, I'm so thankful to have met you. Thank you for all the blessings and the memories that we have shared. Please, now I'm taking the chance to say how I feel, that I truly just love you and I miss you in every way. I couldn't believe that I did not take the chance and make my move when I could. Please, Spirit, deliver this message. Yes, I do. We shift realities. Fifth dimensional travel. Yep. So, all right. So that would be let you know how somebody feels. So that's pretty much a relationship as well. So I'm not hearing any other questions that you guys have right now for those. If you do have questions on your reading, on your letters, we will do that at the end. I'm going to move on to the career. So I know that there's quite a few people that are excited about the career in here. So get a raise from your job. So often we feel misunderstood. Thank you for the follow. So often we feel sorry, the young lady asking about the retirement soon, anytime for you. Have a listen here because we're just entering into the career. So we're entering into the career. So this would be a good spirit letter for you to write, because you can manifest your retirement. You can pick the year and the date and the time that you officially want to retire. Okay? So you would write a letter saying, please, Spirit, I put my many, many years into service for this career. Please grant me in retirement at this time and with this amount of savings and in this house, in this area, with this, yes, honey, I'm so close. I don't want to say I'm so close to retirement, but I could literally work 3 or 4 days a week and the rest of the time be off. So I'm pretty close to stopping doing private readings just to do lives once a day and then say the rest of the days I'm off. So I've manifested early retirement. Hi. Yes, so you would write a letter manifesting exactly how you want to retire, where you want to live, and what you want to do. Now we're into, I didn't do a retirement one, but thank you. This is why we're here. There's so many different, ways of getting through these, spirit letters and ways of doing these spirit letters that it's going to benefit us all. That's why I'm telling people, constantly do your spirit letters. Thank you for the fire, Lola. So we are doing manifest a raise from your job. So often you're welcome. Definitely do. I'm not doing readings. I'm doing something a little different. I'm doing a spirit letter. Hang on out and you'll learn something or be able to use it tonight and be able to assist yourself in other ways. So often in a career or a job that we don't feel we are well, listen up, Andrea. So often in a career or job, we don't feel understood. We don't feel valued. And often we want to be assisted in other ways. We want to say, hey, like, I want to be valued. I want to be understood. So this is when you would write a spirit letter saying, dear Spirit, like, I work very, very hard at my job. This has to be true. Like, you can't false them. You can't put falsies in there. Of course, grab a pen and paper. It was on my one video today, but sorry for the sun. So what was I saying? Sorry. It has to be honest and pure. So as long as you say, like, you are the hardest worker. Andrea, I know you are. You're doing a lot more at work than other people are. So it has to be the truth. So you say, like, I'm a hard worker. I've been there for so many years. I've done everything I can possibly do, but my job is not appreciating me. Please, Spirit, I have the opportunity to move on or stay at this job. Please tell me if it is worth my time. Please give me a raise if I am valued or if I am to move on. So then if you don't get a raise, then it's no longer serves you, and Spirit does that. But sometimes Spirit will just remove you from your position because it's not good for you anymore. It's toxic. Aww. It's helping you with your pain. I love that, Danielle, because I am a healer. So yes, keep watching me. Hang out here and I will heal you so much. Please go on YouTube and look up pain meditation. And it will definitely help you. There's a sleeping one for pain meditation. I've been using it all weekend. Okay? You love healers. Oh, me too. Beth, you definitely feel me in the room with you, don't you? Sorry. So you, as long as you like, you're being valued and your job is good for your career, for your spiritual journey, that they will keep you there and they will give you the raise that you're looking for. But if it no longer serves you, sometimes spirit just removes you. Unfortunately, one of my dear ladies, been she's been saved because her job released her because it no longer yes, you were born one day. Because it no longer served her, but honestly, now it's a fresh start. Now she gets to do what she's wanted to do for very long. She's been dreaming of that for so long, and now she actually gets to do that, and she's more closer to retirement now that she's not so stressed. So things happen to us truly for a reason. I do feel better, yeah. I went and did too much today, so I have to go back on bed rest tonight, but I will be better. Um, yes. So needs to heal themselves, yes. Yes, for you, Danielle. Please go on YouTube and look up the pain meditation. Because you're in a lot of pain from your surgery, okay, Lovey? Don't cry, honey. So we can actually get a lot from these letters. How do you know you get the good ones versus the bad ones? I'm sorry, I know you are, Danielle. I feel it, honey. You've got to get that meditation going. Okay? How do you know if it's good or evil? That's so tough because Lala, I don't do evil. I only feel good and pure. I'm so protected that I don't have evil around me. I notice it, like if I'm in here and I'm doing readings, I just have a bunch of spirits yelling at me, and that's the only reason I know that they're evil. You're welcome. We needed it too. Everybody does, yes. That's why kept telling people, like, come to this. Like, we're flying through it already, but there's so many different spirit letters, we can have this going forever. Yes, good to know. You're welcome. Also, Lala, there's a meditation on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube, sponsor. No, I'm kidding. But a meditation on YouTube. Brutal Beats, sponsor me, please. I love you. There's a meditation on YouTube that is for protection. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I get that. Thank you. You're very welcome. Do you see me up okay? Light me up in the end of this mystery. Things will get better. Yes, you are healing. You're healing. You will be healing very fast. You need to meditate. You need to just be one with your thoughts, and that will help. I love to meditate in your sleep. Of course, me too. All the time. I feel so weird if I don't. Okay, back on conversation. Sorry, I'm doing like the whole like, I don't have autism, but it's like the whole nervous flutter. So Crystal, settle down. Project yourselves, people. Yes, protect yourselves everywhere. To log off and go into YouTube, of course. Please, put your feet up, rest up. Okay, Danielle, love you. Be back when you feel better. Okay. Okay. Oh, you should see my like scroll moments. Me and Andrea have a blast. Okay. So manifest your new career. How did Crystal get here? How did Crystal get here? How did Crystal get here? Okay, you can tell it's been an hour. You're very welcome. So I'm getting hyper because I'm coming down from the 420 special, so I'm just kind of like, my ADHD kicks in. I'm just like, bah! So yeah, you're gonna start getting like the crazier side of me come through. Okay, so back to this. How to manifest a new career. How did Crystal get here? How did Crystal get here? Thank you for the sharing. Look at this insane girl. She's absolutely crazy. I'm not doing readings tonight, but thank you. Me too. Yes, love. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Yellow hearts, hearts. Yellow is happy. Yes, everybody get happy. Okay, so I'm manifesting a new career. So I was a factory worker. I worked with fiberglass. Yes, I met my twin there and love him to death and always do. Please don't be listening because you don't need to know that I'm telling 20 people that I love you. Never seen me like this, yes. This is when you know things are starting to go better with my twin. I'm just kind of on that high. Okay. So, how I got here was I was in the factory and I'm like, this isn't me. I need to help people after my spiritual you love all those weirdos, I know. I didn't want to weird. I'm snorting at this. At least I'm not. Sorry, I gotta fix my camera. Look at my dry hands. Okay. It's a bit better. And my camera blacked out. Sorry, so when I said like I'm not doing that. Not in that way. Oh, no, I know. I was like sniffling and like I make that like pig like snort like when I'm laughing so hard. Sorry. I can't. Did you just try? Oh, my poor YouTube channel. Okay. So oh yeah, now I totally know it. This was out of order. I was supposed to rewrite this. You're dying too. Everybody's having fun. Keep tapping. We only got 17 people. So as I say. So I was a factory worker and I couldn't handle it. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. I went through my spiritual journey and like every day I went to work and work is like, no, we don't want them. They didn't say they didn't want me, but you know what they mean. Like they threw me every curveball. They brought me down to rock bottom. I was going to therapy. I was massively depressed. I was a nervous freaking wreck. And I'm like, I can't do this. Distracting, my bad, no worries. It's the ADHD. I'm just like, ah. I get distracted easily. I'm like, stick. Hi. So like I even had things of like my male boss, the 85-year-old man, was walking into the women's bathroom on me twice. Like I had tower moments after tower moments after tower moments. And it was inappropriate. I could have went to the government because I'm Canadian, and I could have been like, frig you people, I can have your business because that's sexual harassment, or not harassment, but you know what I mean. It was inappropriate, either way. I didn't, because I'm just like, I made them pay me out. I'm like, I'm gonna leave, because this one chick goes, oh, well, it's her or me. So I'm like, fine. I get forced out of here, you're paying me off. So they paid me to leave my job. So I didn't go to the government to have them on their ass. And then I'm like, this is November, just before Christmas. I'm like, well, what am I going to do for Christmas? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I did it. So all of a sudden I'm doing tarot readings on TikTok and I'm doing everything else because honestly, we do what we have to do just to get this shit done. I got a dog. He's 65 pounds. I gotta feed him 4 cups of food a day. I gotta freaking work. You can't see me being shy? No, I know, eh? Because you see me here. But before all this, I was shy. I am shy. Played the game, yeah. Yeah. So, no, thank you. I definitely get it from my mom. But like, it was outrageous. So all of a sudden I'm working for myself and I had people tell me, you can't do it, you can't do it. But you know what? I literally have in this book in front of me. I manifested for my letter, for my spirit letter. I said how much I was going to make in the first month, which I made it, plus some. You know what? My first month I said I was going to make $3,000. Guess what I made? $3,000 plus. That was my first month. That's because I wrote it down on the paper. And you know what? People are like, no, yes, I have a dog and two cats, and I don't pay all my bills, but like you know what I mean. I have a sugar daddy. I have a lover. um, yes. So the the amount of like crap and money or time I put into this job, into this career before is outrageous. Like, but I put it down on the paper how much I was gonna make off TikTok. Yep. Off meeting you guys like this. I wrote down how much I was gonna make, how much of my business expenses were, um, um, how long do I have to leave. I will be here, Tracy Lee. I will be here for at least another hour. Sorry about my timing and should have said that it's gonna take a while to get through all this. Sorry, Tracy Lee. If I don't see you back today, I will definitely hold it on to it and we will definitely get back to it. That is super good, yes. You write down how much you want to make in the first month. You write down exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna write down your hours, exactly how many clients you want, how like you do whatever. Okay, I'll be here, Tracy Lee, don't worry. Hard to get through stuff. Yeah, it is. Um, should I do a letter to get paid for my Reiki? Andrea, you really have to get on your Facebook. Because I talked to John, I had a meeting about him or with him, and then we have a plan worked out for you. There's a course set out for you, and there's a discount already in works for you. So please do not do your freaking $800 Reiki class. He even said that's a ripoff. You have to do it tomorrow, please. There's a waiting list already. I'm not doing my Reiki class until you're done on the list. I'm not actually doing readings right now. We're doing spirit letters. So, yes, as long as you write the spirit letter and manifesting your new career, exactly how you want it and what you want to happen, that's a great way to do it. Also on YouTube, there's Manifest a New Career. So you go to that. There's a bunch of them. I don't like you activated it. Good. Okay, please send it to me. There's many different meditations on YouTube for the Manifest a New Career. What time is it here? It is 7:20. So you can do anything from there's like 8-hour Manifest a New Career. There's an hour one. Like the shorter ones are the more stronger ones. But the shorter ones are the stronger, but I would say you listen to it multiple times. So this is what I was saying before about being out of order. So this is back to the relationship spirit letters. So this is to ask somebody to tell you how they feel. So that's when you remind them how you feel and say, like, I never truly got to know how you feel. Please let me know how you feel in a dream or in a message. You've been trying to do your shadow work. Well, these spirit letters are definitely going to help you because there's also one on the shadow work that we haven't got to yet. So you would ask them to tell you how they feel, and they would do the whole rest of the letter. Because everybody wants to know how somebody feels, but you also have to tell them how you feel so they don't feel comfortable. Instead of just being like, oh, well, you tell me how you feel, and then I'm not going to tell you how I feel, and then you're just putting the person on the line, and then they're kind of like looking there like a douchebag. Yes, I've been really, dude, yeah. Aw. All right, so No, this is back to, well, this is out of order for sure again. So this is manifesting money to pay bills. Um, budgeting. Budgeting is a number one thing, for me. Bad times, yeah. Aw. Um, thank you. Um, so, so to manifest bills, definitely, or money for bills, not manifest bills. Nobody wants more bills. Um, so, so, budgeting is the best thing to do. So if you go through all your bills, write down everything you owe, everything that you need to survive in the month. Like everybody knows how to do a budget. If you don't, please contact one of us and we can give you further guidance on that. So manifesting money to pay bills, like, so once you do your budget, once you do your monthly budget, try to knock things down as much as you can. Remove anything that no longer like helps you. A lot of us are often worried about the external things when truly spirit just wants us to knock down the stuff on the outside and more worried about the things on the inside. So definitely cutting back on the material things. So say in the end you find out, well, this month to get me out of debt, say your debts are very, very small and you only need 5,000. Well, that's not very small. I have no debt. So say you need $5,000 in next couple months or month to pay off stuff. Well, you're really gonna have to work if it's only a month to pay off $5,000. So what you do is you say, Spirit, please assist me in receiving $5,000 to the highest good and no harm to none, because they want you to use it for the highest purpose and not going to hurt anybody, and you're going to use it for the best purposes. So you have to remind Spirit that you will be respectful of it. So say you say you need $5,000. Well, you need to tell them how you're going to logically get it. Um, why do I say spirit? What? Because spirit guides would more help you. I say spirit because some people would say God, some people wouldn't. So I try to be more general because I don't want to offend people. If they don't believe in God, people are like, well, oh, God's not going to do this. Well, then it's whoever you may believe. So it's just kind of a general term. So you say, like, okay, well, if it's $5,000, so if it's $5,000, maybe you can say spirit, or you can say your spirit guides. You can say to the person, if it's a person, as a physical person. It just depends on what kind of letter. So sometimes, hi Cardi. So sometimes you would have to have a bit of. So sometimes you'd have to like either win the lottery or something might have to happen to have this money magically appear. So you have to think of logically, well, how am I going to come across this money? Well, don't forget, like money doesn't come easily. So you gotta work for it. So everybody's like, well, I want a great job, I want this, I want this. Well, honey, you gotta work for it. Like you say you want that $5,000. Well, even though you do have to, if you want to win the lottery, you're gonna have to play the lottery. You're gonna have to do many things to have things work. So yes. Sorry, excuse me. So believing in yourself and your abilities is a big kicker. But we also have to think logically to a certain degree. Okay? So, say it's been a long time since you've been able to have a trip or a vacation. So we're gonna say manifest money for a trip. So me and my friend, my partner, need to go on vacation. We need to kind of like help our relationship and have a bit of a relaxed us time. So I'm gonna write a letter saying, Spirit, please allow me, like just yourself or whoever else you want to go with you, to be able to go on a vacation or on a trip. So you say where, how you're gonna get there, how long you're gonna get there, but you also need to. So you also need to. Oh, thank you. So you also need to like be logical about it. So you need to think of how you're going to get there. So if you have to stay in a hotel, you got to figure out how much the hotel is. If you have to eat outside of your hotel room, then you're going to have to figure out how much you're going to eat. So you have to be logical and plan it out. Manifest it out. Digest it and work it all out, okay? So then this was my rough notes. So please bear with me. Much love to you too. So this is to manifest a perfect relationship. So you remember when we were all kids and we were like, oh, I want Prince Charming. I want one like the Disney movies. I want one like princesses from all my dreams, right? So yes, yes, there is a lot of dark people fighting with the light. Yes, there is. Too much. It's a ongoing battle against my shield every day. I definitely feel my shield is getting worn down because we've been on for about over an hour. So I'm like sidetracked on my shield, like I'm constantly holding up a protective barrier. I'm constantly like using my strength and my power to hold this up, and it gets quite annoying. No, my husband better build me a big house and have it together. Yes, like I was like you wanted to when you were 8, of course. Does for sure. So this is how you would write a spirit letter manifesting that house, okay, love? So we want to design the perfect relationship as we dreamt as a child, because that is truly what our souls want us to have. That's what our twin flame will be, or your soulmate will be once they're fully healed. Love you too. So we're gonna put down, like, okay, we'll just say what I manifested for mine. For my perfect relationship, it sounds crazy, but I manifested somebody to dance with me in the kitchen. I manifested somebody to take me dancing. I manifested somebody to sing in my ear. I manifested somebody to idolize my body in every way. To never let me feel that I wasn't perfect. I wanted somebody that was a very hard worker and that loved his family very much. Yes, you have to put that in your spirit letter for your dream man. Because it's what our spirit souls wanted, and that's before. Remember when we were little, manifesting the ideal perfect relationship, that was before we got hurt. That was before we were ever mentally, could be physically, could be anything abused. Like this was before we were damaged in any way. Let's go back to who we loved ourselves as a child and who we dreamt as to be. I want a family man. Yes, so true. I want, because unfortunately I can't have children. Thank you. Unfortunately I can't have children, so I manifested somebody that already has children. Not that I wanted him to be leaving a home and having a broken family. But I wanted to have that for myself. And yes, fabulous moms. And that's when we were manifesting that and really, truly loved that. You're still here? Good. Okay, we're still going. Getting to the end of it though. So asking spirit for guidance. So often we say, people ask me, I need to take care of us. Yes, of course. That is beautiful. Yes, it is. How's the baby cat, Noah? So asking spirit for guidance. Sometimes people are like, oh, does spirit have any messages for me? Spirit has any messages for me? Of course. Spirit has messages for you. But honestly, you don't want to come to me every day. What I believe is the best is that we believe in our own abilities. And we believe in our own strengths and what we are able to accomplish. So instead of me telling you, why don't you ask Spirit? So, right, Spirit, please assist me in guiding me in any way that I am lacking in my life. Please give me the knowledge in where to go in my financial career. No. Who loves you and can build both? Yes, of course. Yes. Yes, not always for everybody, of course. But of course you want to ask Spirit, just share this knowledge with me. Because I'd rather have you guys believe in yourselves and know that you're able to do it on your own than having to rely on me. Because my motto is that I help you to learn to become a better person, and not saying that you're not a better person, to become a better teacher and to have these avenues and to be able to read cards and to be able to become teachers and healers as I am. My motto is, we are seedlings. We are here to grow together, change together, and to learn together. So no, I don't want you guys coming to me every day. Of course, I love giving you $10 readings and stuff, yes. But I would rather see a mass amount of people graduate. You know how happy I would be able to be if I said 14 people, 15 people right now graduated my program? You know how happy I am to have one person graduate my program? It is amazing. When they say to me, Crystal, I'm truly happy and I can't imagine me ever becoming the person I ever was before. I'm manifesting, I have everything coming to me, and we all can do that. Of course. Like I'm dreaming of the day. You know what? I had a dream today that all of my followers, we were all in a we are doing it, of course. We were all in a mass stadium, and all of us had our loved ones. So you know what? My followers doubled because we're all happy. Oh, we were 7, 8, and we played house, and she told us this. Yes. 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 I love that too. I would love to for all of us to be able to meet in one stadium. Can you imagine that? You know what? That's what I'm truly dreaming of. The day that I can actually have a real conference and then we can all meet and then we can all be in one room together. That's the crazy thing. Maybe I'm just a dreamer. Yes, very happy. All right, 2 more segments and then we're going to start doing the questions and answers. So protection from spirit. So same thing as the guidance. I would give you the biggest hug. Yes, I know. Andrea, I'm often with you. It's good to dream. Yes, of course. Yes, I am. I have multiple hats. I just don't advertise. I'm a modest witch. So asking spirit for protection. So it's not a nice feeling to feel unprotected. I'd rather walk around feeling protected, and sometimes when I'm not protected. Andrea knows. Andrea knows because that's okay. I'm here, honey. Andrea knows that when I'm not protected is when I have all the trolls come in, and I'm on the edge. I'm anxious, and then that means I have to go and meditate. Don't worry, honey. We're starting the questions very soon. Then I have to go and meditate, and I have to kind of readjust. I have to readjust my meditation and get back protected. But also, this is another way. So, YouTube meditation, divinely protected. But you can also write your spirit letter asking the spirit to protect you, because their protection is more long going. But I protect you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But unfortunately, that little brunette, she's hard to protect myself from. I might be doing readings in a little bit. I'm just trying to get through a little segment of, well, it's not a little segment. It's about an hour and a half. And we're getting through a spirit letter seminar here. So ask spirit to protect you, because it's tough out there. So yeah, that little brown head girl, she often does that. Your eyes change color, the trolls come in, and I see, yes, of course they do change. That's when the negative comes into the room. So that's when my eyes change, when I hear all the spirits yelling at me, and I'm concentrating on like the yelling. Because truly, and remember, everybody's spirit talks to me. So when you're all calm and happy, it's a lot easier. But then when it's the trolls, and then their past life experiences and their evilness comes in, and my head goes crazy. Yes. Okay. So yeah, divinely protected. There's also shield work. So I'll talk about this now because I want to do a segment on it. Shield work. So I often call it, yes. Can you hear yours? No, I'm not hearing you right now. I'm trying to block the people out. It's part of my shield I gotta put down. But I'm trying not to. I'm sorry. You are yelling at me though. I don't know what you're saying, but you're yelling something. You're very mumbled, like you're anxious. Okay, so I often call the shield my Care Bear stare. So typical 80s girl. Yes, of course. Okay, sorry, keep going. Yes. So Care Bear stare is, I'm typical 80s girl, but Care Bears, they use their heart chakra, their root chakra, and all that to press the energy out. Well, I do it from my heart. So I push out the energy. It took me a while to practice and push my heart chakra out about 4 feet. So it's like you pretty much like, it sounds weird, but you like push down, you bear down, and you kind of like push that energy out and you force it out of your heart. So you put it out about 4 feet. And then you imagine that force field and you wrap it around your body. As you cocooned your body within this force field, it kind of just protects you. So it's constantly going around. And so pretty much what I constantly do is I push out this 4-foot radius of my heart chakra, my Care Bear stare, and it's constantly revolving around my body. So I'm constantly pushing out. Explain about shadow work? For sure, of course. In just 1 minute, I just have another thing here. So this is along that idea. I'll do the is thank you. I'm so nervous right now. So definitely try to practice with your heart chakra. So whenever you get that butterfly feeling, push that energy out. Yes, the Care Bear stairs. Push that energy out from your heart chakra. So anytime you get the butterflies or stuff, push that energy out. So then when you push it out, yes, I am very nervous. So when you push that energy out, I am very, very exhausted. When you push the energy out, you heal others. So instead of wrapping it around your body, you just push it out and you heal energies. So I've actually been in a grocery store and there was a baby crying, and I actually stopped the baby from crying because I've been pushing my heart chakra out. But you know how many people sit there and stare at you? I'm so calm. Yeah, right. I'm holding my breath. I'm pushing out my energy. Anyways, so people look at you a little funny when you're just sitting there staring off into space and you're pushing out all this energy and stuff. But people get calmed to you. They get calmed and drawn to you. Like I do have a lot of religious people just noticing me, and I don't wear religious symbols to start with, so I'm not like flamboyant about it. Okay, breathe, Crystal. So, so asking to see your past lives. So this goes along to do with the shadow work. So, yeah, along with his baby, yeah. Hey, Angel, everything's going pretty good. Energy's fine. It was a little off earlier. Okay. So, Angel, I'm just doing the spirit letters. I'm on the last segment. It's just asking to see past lives through the spirit letters. Okay, so well, we'll do the shadow work first. So been quite busy. So I'm a white witch, so I only do healing spells. I only do positive spells. I don't do anything negative. I don't do anything against free will. So if it's pure, healthy, or pure helps your health or helps you mentally, physically, then I do it. Other people would do the negative stuff. Okay, so we will go back to the shadow work. So what I do is on YouTube there is a shadow work meditation, and it actually like puts you to sleep, so then you go back and you visit the time that you remember you being traumatized. So what it does, you've been listening anyways, good. I've seen you pop in a couple times. Oh, thank you. But so what it does is it takes you back to the original time that you went through trauma. And so what you do is that it says that you take yourself from that time before you got hurt or after you got hurt, and you tell that child, I will remove you from the situation, I will keep you safe, and I will protect you. And you pick up that child and you remove it from the situation, and you never let that child go back to that time. So pretty much what it is, you got kicked off here, but you're back on. Oh, no, good. At least you're back. But so what it is pretty much you're rewriting history. You're going back to that memory in your mind and you're rewriting it. And you're removing yourself from that time. So that is a good way to do shadow work. But also about the letters, you write. I've helped people do shadow work letters towards their parents. Towards their parents for their father being an alcoholic, their mother being an alcoholic or abusive, and how you tell your parent or you tell your loved one that it wasn't appropriate and that you learned from it how to become a better person, and that you truly hope that they can help rewrite their history and not be that person because they've taught you so many things about treating people like that. So there's a way of doing shadow work through your letters, is telling the person how you feel and what they did to you and how it changed your life and how you're never going to go back to that day. So with writing this letter, it goes, you put in your pillow and you dream of it. When you dream of it, you'll either have the dream that you'll remember, or this person will be like, I'm sorry. Like, they'll literally come back to your life and say, I'm sorry I've treated you toxically. I'm sorry that I hurt you in any way. But like there's that you can do. Or there's shadow work of, like, these are other ones that we will come across and we will go through. Yes, you did, yeah. Yes, I know. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I'm super, super nervous. But there's many other spirit letters. Like there is one that yes. Oh, I know it. um so there's ones that you can talk to loved ones that passed away and that you never got closure from. You can also do, like, there's so many letters, there's so much more to come across. Yes, we make changes, we learn and change, of course. But like this is only 13 letters that we can possibly do out of hundreds. Like truly what it is, oh thank you. Truly what it is this is just a start. Like I want to eventually publish this. Because truly like this is bigger that I went through at this time. But like I have videos on this on TikTok from 4 months ago. But like it only circles once, right? Like I've almost 2,000 videos on my page already in 6 months. It's crazy. Been doing this job for 6 months and I have that much accomplished. Mind blowing. So yes, I think that this will help once we get through all these and we can document it and we can digest it. All right. It is awesome. Yeah. Thank you for the share. Oh, yes, published. Yes. There's been so many. Yeah. Oh, thank you. There's so many opportunities. Like this is the second opportunity I've had to actually publish something. First was my spiritual awakening. All right. Okay, guys. So we have Tracy Lee. You get 2 questions on your spirit letter, Tracy Lee. Tracy Lee, Tracy Lee, Tracy Lee, you are up, my love. I can see you love your calling. Yes, I can. I do. Like, I never thought I'd be this excited about a job or a career. Like, I never ever thought I'd be able to want to go to work so bad. Oh, some days the haters get me. Some days. I've never been a super vain person. Is Tracy Lee in the room still? Okay, it is $5 for questions for the spirit letters. Sorry, I just got to make some money today. Tracy Lee, are you here? Yeah. Oh, yes, of course. Just drink a whole bottle of wine. Oh, I wish. I barely drink now, unfortunately. I do drink once in a while, but I've already drank my chocolate milk, and now I'm drinking my moon water. So now I definitely have to meditate. Tracy Lee, are you here, honey? If not, we're going to move on to Miss Trail, 1908. Miss Trail, are you here? Or Happy Ray, are you still here? Anybody in here that paid for questions? Oh. You have an ice cap too? Oh, I know. I don't want to go to the other end of town to get ice cap. Okay, Miss Trail, do you want to tape your question for your letters? Okay, well, that would, yes. So you want to know what's hindering you to get a proper relationship. That would be manifesting a perfect relationship. Oh, you were craving one too? I love the ice cap with chocolate milk. That's what I really want right now. Oh, you lady, you're gonna make me bike to Tim Hortons, aren't you? How do we pay for questions overseas? I'm in South Africa. So if you go to my my profile, my TikTok page, go to my Linktree, go Trust Site because it's a third party. Go to PayPal, and then it's $5 Canadian. PayPal will do the exchange. I'm wanting to check in with my situation with Joe, but since we're not talking about since we're talking about spirit letters. Okay, so you want to know, well, okay. What should I do to bring him home and to commit and erase the third party? Okay, so, Miss, I'm just gonna call you Miss because Miss Trail is a bit much. Okay, so Missy, I would say that the best thing for you is to write him and say, look, Joe, I don't appreciate you putting me in a third party. I deserve better than that. I'm a queen and I'm going to be a queen. You love me and I know you have feelings for me. But if you want to be with that third party, release me and be with the third party. But if you have feelings for me, just be with me. Thank you for the follow. Hi. If you need me to reparaphase that, I will. I'm doing the $5 questions. All right. Missy, do you want to take Tracy Lee's questions for now, or what were you thinking if Tracy Lee is not in here? Okay. You don't believe in getting back with your ex? Well, that's how you manifest it not to happen. If you believe you're getting back with your ex, it will happen. You can keep it as a tip for you. Aw, thank you. Actually, Missy, I will hold on to it for next time that you're in a live reading and you can actually get it for a tarot reading. Okay, lovey? I appreciate it if you want it. Just keep that in mind for later. Okay, so next one is Happy Rays. Happies! Happy Rays! Happy Rays! Are you in here, honeys? You're welcome. I appreciate the tip and everything, but I'd rather be honest to you guys because I appreciate you all. Keeps me even and good in karma. Happy Rays, happy Rays. I can do one on your page, but if you're here, I'd rather do it now. Happy Rays. I'm not doing readings right now, but I am actually doing like the spirit letter questions and the answers. And now you guys know I sing random songs for random stupid things. Yeah, I sing songs to my cat. Miss Kitty, you are mommy's kitty. You're just a girl that thinks that she is the one that makes mommy sing. Sorry. Oh, thank you. I'm such a wacko. Oh, at least I keep people laughing. Poor Miss Kitty. Hey, how are ya? You came in. Did you have any questions about the Madonna? Yes. Did you have any questions about the spirit letters? We actually did do about an hour and a half, 2 hours on the spirit letters. I can't believe it went that fast already. I'm very good. How are you? So yeah, I guess we'll be sharing the YouTube video with me singing about my cat. Might as well. So yeah, but I had a great time. What are spirit letters? So wow. I'll be posting this video on YouTube, but spirit letters are when you want to communicate with somebody to get them to tell you how they feel, or if you want to get a raise from your job, or if you want to manifest a new career. Pretty much a spirit letter is a manifesting tool for geniuses. No, anybody can use it, but if you're a genius if you use it, that's for sure. So say you have a toxic relationship and you want to be released from that. I know that someone is guiding me, but I don't know who exactly. It would be your spirit guide. And I was thinking about him. Good. Yes. And it worked. It will work. You will get your information very, very soon. I think you said that you haven't got a dream or anything yet, but it is on the way. I think also a reminder that if the person doesn't dream or doesn't remember their dream, sometimes it takes a little longer. I'm waiting for somebody to say that they wrote it on a cocktail napkin. What is a spirit guide? A spirit guide is a side of your personality that comes through. So remember when you were little and you had some people had that imaginary friend? Well, truly, that imaginary friend was your spirit guide, part of your personality that comes through. So, I have Sophie, Gladys, and Helen. Hey, angels. So, I have Sophie, Gladys, and Helen. And Sophie, she's a little fiery ball. Can cats talk? Yes, they can. Cats are the spirit guides. I more get a emotion from my cat. I don't really get words from Kitten, but definitely Dawson talks. Dawson and me have telepathic communication. Dawson's my dog. But so I have Gladys, Helen, and Sophie. So Sophie is my fiery, flirty side. Gladys is my grandmother side that would sit down and make you a cup of soup. I can talk to, yes, I know, you had that cat that was always on your way to work. Yes, you told me many, many times. But, so Gladys is the one that will make you a bowl of soup and a chit chat to you until you feel better. Now, Helen, I don't know much about. I think Helen is more the shy side. And everyone thought it was bossy. No, God, no. I can see why they thought you were bossy. That's kind of, her name is Pepper. Yes, I like Peppers. She's so cute. She told you her name was. So yes, they thought you were bossy because that's just your personality. You're very much, a leadership driven, we'll say. Thank you for the roses. I had a dream about a mother cat and with many babies, and later my father in one dream. And what does it mean? Okay, so the babies are because you're being nurturing and you're developing into a new type of person. Interested in a private reading and how much? So my private readings go $35 for a half hour or $60 for an hour. Please email me at, yes, I was, Mary Beth, you know that so well. So a private reading is $35 for a half hour, $60 for an hour. I do my readings on Snapchat or Facebook video call. If you go to my bio, it says my Linktree to Trust site because it's a third-party site, and you go my email, and then you can email me there, and we will exchange information. Yes, I was so shy, but that was truly because of my upbringing. But yes, you are still a little bossy, but we love you for that, honey. What does it mean when you hear ringing in your ears? Okay, so I often get this one. I'm glad this is going on my YouTube. So when we get ringing in our ears, you wipe your hands across your eyebrows and you feel that pressure point where it kind of like dips in. So you hold that for about 3 seconds and you release. And you ask Spirit to use words because you do not understand tone. So after you do that, you will stop hearing the tones, or you might stop hearing the tones and then you'll start getting words. If you don't stop hearing the tones right away, sorry to say this, but you will get a bit of an ear infection. But this ear infection is kind of good. So what it does is it kind of hurts your ears to rebuild your ears and change the cellular level to be able to hear those tones. So pretty much take your ears back to your childlike state so you can understand the tones and get words from them, because Spirit doesn't only talks in tones. And they truly don't understand that we don't understand tone anymore, because when we were there, we understood it, and then we come down here and we're like dumbified. Okay. And how do I send it and do a serious love reading? Okay, ma'am, how do I send it in serious love reading? Yes, you would go to my Linktree and go to my email. Okay. I do also do the $10 readings on my live. I have a Facebook but never used it. Yes, you should use it, Lovey, because pictures cost money, okay? Please do check my bio. Thank you. I'll definitely check my email very soon. I haven't checked it for days. Your readings are so cheap, honestly. Yes. But I would rather other readers are $100 for what quality? Honestly, like I'm not here to make a fortune, and I'd rather not do private readings. I'd rather do my live readings. But yes, it's $5 extra for a half hour, and then $60 for an hour. Like, it is retardedly cheap. But I pull off 4 of those a day. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. And I've even seen like $75 for 2 questions. I do not understand that. Do not understand that. We're not out to get robbed, like to rob people. Honestly, if I did 2 questions for $75, people would get a reading maybe once a month. And I wouldn't see anybody else. I wouldn't make enough. Hopefully you've seen. How do I get them, please? Please email me. Link is in my bio through TreeLink, third-party site. Just trust it. I don't have a wait list, Catherine, right now because I'm not really doing the you want another day? Oh, Mary Beth, you need to be told again. Okay, just rub the I know you know I know you heard this, but rub the temples and then say, please use words for, I don't understand tones. But yes, no list because I'm not really doing readings. I've been on it for almost about 2 hours, so I'm quite done. Okay, you understand now. Good. You need a reading. Oh, sorry, Cardi. Tomorrow I will definitely be doing that. Yes, we are not supposed to overcharge. God, no. Because You learned a lot from me. Bless you. I'm so glad. Let's continue learning from each other. Yes, people overcharge and it's not out to be that. People already become too reliant on tarot reading. And I would hate to take people for, sorry, my language, or raping. I'm so glad you could teach you a lot, though. Definitely. Any other questions before we take a breather? I don't know. I might be on later on tonight for more paid readings. But definitely need something else. Oh, yeah, I get a question. Anybody else dislike water as much as me? Water does not quench my thirst. Give me anything else but water, and I drink and I quench my thirst. God, I don't know why people are like, oh, I could use a bottle of water. Like, are you freaking crazy? Water just makes me more thirsty. Don't understand it. Yes, good. Good. I'm not that crazy. Everybody's like, oh, water. Got an ice cap. Stop talking about your ice cap. My roommate won't drive me to get an ice cap, and I do not want to bike to Timmy's. It's like a 30-minute walk. You only drink water? Oh my god. No. I just want pop right now. So you used water to see things. Yes. Well, this is moon water. Then you should do it. I don't really drink it as much. No, I know. I'm drinking moon water and it's not even giving me, quench my thirst. Give me a coffee and I'm more satisfied. Oh god, yeah, I know. I can drink coffee all day and night. And I can drink a cup of coffee and go straight to bed. Oh, my life. God, I'm seeing, like, you can tell I'm stressed. I chewed my lip all up. I got pimples all over my face. Ugh. But I think a lot of it was tonight. Yeah. I think a lot of it was tonight. Like, a lot of it was just nerves. And I was nervous and didn't know how it was going to go. Yeah, very, very wild. Love you too. I'm glad you came in. Yes, should help with the thirst. Yes, of course. No. So the spirit lender concept is like if you want to get, it depends on, sorry, Joanne, can you tell me what kind of spirit letter you're wanting to know about so I don't have to describe them all? So, another thing I should tell you is I'm actually, I saw you live on TikTok. Okay, so you're welcome. So if you're wanting to get to know how somebody feels about you, to get rid of their old flames, okay. So you say to the person, like, I know we went through a lot together, but I don't think the feelings are the same. Please release me, for I need to venture off on my own and need to do something better for myself. Please release me for the highest good. And then you fold it up, put it in your pillow. Then you can wait about at most 4 weeks, but you wait till you get a dream or a message from them in person. Sorry. I'm just trying to think of what the other question was. Okay, so I was going to say that right now I'm actually trying to quit smoking. Well, not quit smoking, but I'm definitely cutting back. Oh yeah, that's what you were finding out. They feel and you didn't mean to cut you off. That's okay. That's okay. So technically, let me just fix the darkness again. So technically right now I am cutting back smoking. I am addicted to sugar. I'm very addicted to sugar. So like, for example, I'm a smoker, so every time I have a cigarette, I need to have a Tic Tac in my mouth. I just work that way. It's just a habit. It kind of moistens my throat. Long story short. So right now I am technically trying to cut back on smoking. I have a maximum of 4 cigarettes a day. Which is only, I would smoke a 20 pack in 2 days. So now that I've only smoking 4 cigarettes a day and used it for quitting, yes. Vaping, I just felt like I was needing it more. I wanted it more, and I was never quite satisfied. But didn't have the nicotine ones. But so now that I'm cutting back on cigarettes, I'm also cutting back on Tic Tacs and sugar because I'm not having that sugar a day with my cigarette. So technically, I'm going through 2 different withdrawals. Yes, I know. Yes, of course, since everything with the cancer and stuff and going on, you don't want to do that. No. I lost my father. It would have been a year ago in January. 5 different kinds of cancer. So yes, of course, we all have to quit smoking. Please, there is a meditation on YouTube. Brutal Beats, please sponsor me. I reference you how many times a day? Sorry, all that water. So there's a Brutal Beats meditation to quit smoking forever. I actually did it shortly after. Yes, 5 different kinds. It wasn't nice. Thank you. Yeah. He's happier now, but it was not nice. But what was I gonna say? Oh, brain is shutting down. So yes, when my twin walked out, I was trying to quit smoking. But because I did like this, quit smoking forever is brutally extreme. So like when I quit smoking forever, I thought of a cigarette and I wanted to throw up. Like it literally, anytime you thought of a cigarette or you went to have a smoke, it literally made you want to get sick. So only do this meditation if you're really wanting to quit smoking. Because, mind you, my twin's not a smoker. He's Mr. Healthy one. He wants to go to the gym, and like I'm sitting here wanting to throw burgers at the poor boy because he doesn't eat near enough. So I did. I quit smoking, but because of all the stress and me walking out of my job and everything all at once, I'm like, I can't do this right now. So yes, I put up with the wanting to vomit and smoking cigarettes. You're the healthy one. So Andrea, you've been eating more fattening foods and more junk foods since you've been marrying each other. So yes, so he's the healthier one. So I've been eating. So last week, another bit about me. Last week I did a salad a day challenge. Yes, I should have documented it, but not everybody's kitchen is TikTok approved because you have those housewives with the perfect kitchens and everything else. I have a kitchen that's so small, you've got to cook in the front doorway, pretty much. You've been eating so much because of him, because he's reflecting you and he's eating healthier, he's eating better. So last week I did the salad a day challenge. I do readings, but I'm not doing readings right now. So I was doing the salad a day challenge, which was also I was doing no bread at that time. So I'm cutting back smoking, cutting back sugar, doing a salad a day, and trying not to do bread. Thank you for the follow. This is why I'm eating cake and sweets and never liked it. Yes, because that's him. Or them. Yes, that could be them with you, and you know what I mean. I so blessed, Danny. You're definitely mirroring two. You have a soulmate and a twin flame in there. But so like you tack on all those things. Like I'm changing my diet last week. Like it was brutal. Oh, I was doing so well. Yes, you were. Until he comes along. So like I'm doing all these things and like a couple days I couldn't handle it. Because when I had IBS, so once again, Brutal Beats, Brutal Beats, sponsor me, you see me? So once again, I manifested my IBS away. So I had a severe flour allergy. So I used to look at a loaf of bread and get sick to my stomach. I would just have instant triggers. As soon as bread touched my mouth, I'd have to be not getting sick physically, but you know what I mean. Yes. They make us eat so much. Well, see, because mine is picking up a bad diet, and I'm picking up the healthier diet because we mirror each other. So I actually manifested my IBS away. So for a time there, as long as I kept meditating, I could eat flour and everything else. But it started to build up the bags in my eyes because I wasn't meditating the total health meditation from Brutal Beats, notice me. But the total meditations, health meditations, as long as I kept up with those, I was good. But for a while there, it was getting too much. So I did do the salads, but no matter, I've got a food obsession. Like, I eat my feelings. So no matter what I did, I just kept craving flour, kept craving substance. Like, no matter what salads I ate or protein I ate or all that, I was still wanting substance, bread. So I think there was 2 days out of the 7 that I had, I think 8 pieces of bread in total. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a healthy eater. I got my rolls, I got my chubs, like, I'm a curvy lady, like, I'm nice, I got the booty like Beyonce. But, like, so yes, I ate. Yes, putin. Oh, I love the putins. But yeah, so I can definitely eat my feelings, and so 4 pieces of bread isn't that much for me. It sounds bad, but like after a while, it was definitely adding up. So definitely, I'm still trying not to eat as much flour, because I say if it's white, it's the devil. So white flour, like yeast is white sugar. So anything white is pretty much bad for us. So yeah, that's my update. Wow. Oh, you guys are like, wow. I don't know. I'm really show you, yeah, the keto diet. I don't know. It's been intimidating. You're not like this. No. You're too healthy. You can tell in your face. See, these different diets definitely. I make cheese wraps. Yes. Cheese wraps are good. I love wraps and stuff like that. But see, I'm often confused of keto because is keto no flour? Like, what is keto exactly? Keto is high carb. And see, I'm confused. But definitely eating my weight in salads. I'll have a massive like salad bowl and eat that to myself. I'm often thinking if anybody would actually be interested in me blogging until you stopped eating them. Why did you stop eating them? You just got tired of all the salads? Yeah. Because I really want to be a food blogger. I would like to travel the world. Yes, blog. I would love to travel the world and just become a food blogger. But how do you introduce yourself into blogging? So, yeah, I'm hoping that this video will really like set off TikTok or YouTube. Yes. No. Anybody else just hiding their hair? Oh, yes, I will. Okay, guys, it is 8:30. We've been on here about 2 hours. It's gonna take me forever to load this. YouTube, how it's to blog. Yeah, I should just start blogging more. Yes, guys. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Have a blessed night. Well, I don't think I'll be on in an hour and a half. I thought I was going to. But I think it is about time. I have a 420 special and put my feet up, maybe play some video games. All right, Danny, play some video games. And Andrea, you gotta play with the kitty. Angel is going to be playing on the guitar. I don't know what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is going to be doing the spirit letters. Thinking about Crystal. All right, everyone. Bless yous. Have a good night. Be safe. Stay out of troubles. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Do your spirit letters. Good morning, but I'm actually going to bed. Not yet, but very, very soon. But thank you for popping in. See you later. Andrea, I'll definitely message you. Okay. Past those little munchkins' bedtime. Okay. Bye, everyone. Love yous. I will. Bye.